Looks like alive, but give me a second. Just make sure. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Don't do that. I said don't do that. But you did it anyways, Roy. God damn it, Roy. Alright, so today was my 4th day in the ketamine journey thing, chair that they have you put you in. I've suffered with pretty severe depression like my entire life. No reason to recap everything, but this is actually working. This is actually working. I actually got to the root of why I'm using opiates on my. I mean, it's on my own. I just sit there and you can just ponder. You just think, you know. There's no like self judgment, like subconscious judgment. There's no societal judgment. There's no moral or doctoral, because the doctor's just there to make sure that you stay alive through the thing. You know what I mean? Not like you're gonna die or anything, but they're just checking your blood pressure, making sure you're okay. There's no risk. If you start going up a little bit high, rather than like mine, I started out. I'm actually lower than when I went in there. The first time I went in there, it was a little high because I had drank caffeine. I don't drink caffeine ever, and because I have AFib, and as long as I don't do caffeine, I really don't have AFib very often, anywhere near as often. So I drink decaf coffee. I love coffee, so I still drink coffee like crazy, like, a lot. But I just drink decaf. I love the flavor. I really do drink it for the flavor, and would I like the caffeine? Sure, but I can't. So I was at my mom's, and when I make coffee, I use half Verona from Starbucks. It's a dark roast, and I use half cherry blend, Michigan cherry, which is a fairly light roast. So it's not super, it's a nice medium roast, and it's both kind of a chocolate cherry. And I was doing that, and then I got some from my mom, of both of them. And she's like, I can't decide which one. I was like, neither could I, so I went ahead and did half and half. She's like, oh, good idea. So that's what she does. I forgot. Michigan cherry she does. She does decaf on the whatever, but on Michigan cherry she drinks caffeinated. So it was good, but my blood pressure both times went to like 170, you know. It was up there for a little bit. And then with the ketamine, it got up a little bit higher. But since I figured that out, I stopped drinking coffee over there at all. That's not true. I had coffee this morning, but just the Verona. And because I forgot my cherry here. I packed it, but I forgot it. So my levels were fucking great. Even at my highest, when they were at the highest level, my levels were lower than when I first came in. First like 140 over 90. I was like 138 over like 86. Which with the ketamine, sometimes it would get like 180 over 105. And she's like, yeah, I don't like that. I'm like, yeah, I don't either. But she's like, if you stayed there, it'd be bad. But like, you know, at 140 over 90, you're actually doing more, you know, whatever. So I might be on that lisinopril. I might be on that for the rest of my life. I don't know. I do know it's a diuretic, which is making me lose weight more, which is fucking cool. I love that. But I am... I don't know if I would recommend it for anybody. I mean, you have to be of a certain mindset. Like me, I was at my wit's end. You know, I'd had it with this world completely. I'd had it, man. And it's really been night and day difference, because I don't hate being alive. I I hate society, the way that they do things, how mean people are, how hateful, how spiteful, how they just, it's just terrible, you know? And, yeah, I hate it, man. Everything around me is, like, I see all these things that are wrong and that could be better and blend better with nature. And the basic response is, who asked you? Like, since I was a kid, I've been seeing, like, all kinds of ways to make things better and improve stuff. And yeah, you don't understand. I'm like, why? Why don't I understand? There's money. Okay, you see why I hate money? Since 7 years old, it's always been like why we can't do anything. There was like a whole houselessness thing, and I, of course, was like, why don't we just give? I've got empty. I mean, I was living out in California. I was like, 6 years old. Why don't we give the empty house? There's all these for sale houses. Why are there all these for sale houses? And we have homeless people. Why don't we give them the for sale houses? Well, you don't understand. Okay, what? Well, the money. Okay, so why don't we move the rich people from their houses into, like, if they have a lesser house than this, they can move into one of these, and then we can give the people below them, since everyone's so hell-bent on money, and move them up, and then all these bottom houses will be open, and then the homeless will be happy to have those, right? Because then they'll have a house. That's the main thing, is that they have a house, and everybody else gets a better house. We don't understand how money works. Goddamn right I don't, and I don't want to. Whatever it is, I want nothing to do with it. Fucking hate it. It's bullshit. It's why everything can't get done. I was out there smoking hash out in front of my fucking place where I was doing ketamine. The place where I go. And I was at the road. And there's a guy. He's mowing the grass, right? And he's paid to mow the grass. So between the place where I go and the office next door, there's just a little patch of grass. It's a little fucking hook. It's probably a good 40 feet at max. He's already done, like, on a rider, he's already done, like, all kinds of shit. And there's, like, where the property line is, he just cuts and stops right there. Like, and that's why I hate money. Because you say, all that I've done, all that right there, ends right here. Because that's where the paycheck ends. So anything about you being a hard worker, busting your ass, you go fuck yourself. You're doing that for you. You suck all the dicks in the world. You are not an ass buster. If there were not a paycheck, you'd be sitting on your ass. Otherwise, you go, oh man, that's like, what, 40 feet? I'll knock that out. It'd make the whole area look better. Maybe they'll keep hiring me. I'm not gonna find someone else who's just gonna fucking cut that extra little bit. I'm like, I bet you, he looked like he was like the owner of the place. I'm like, I bet you're a fucking conservative, and I bet your fucking heaven's gonna be just as conservative as you are. He had earmuffs on. He just stopped in the road. I said what you said. I'm judging your ass right now, motherfucker. You left all that shit right there because no one's paying you. So when you get your heaven, it'll be just as drip by drip, only what you fucking need, and you go fuck yourself, because you do unto others. They didn't pay you, so you won't give them nothing? Well, then you didn't pay me, so I ain't giving you shit. Give me my money. There's so much, man. Like, I mean, I went in this time without an intent to write, and I just wanted to just think and process this time, because it takes time to to write and stuff, and I haven't given myself. And the study guy was that would explain why I've only seen 3, because I did 3, and then after that I tried closing my eyes, and it's just kind of, it's very different. Like awake, you're just processing reality. Like, how easily you process a dream. Shit goes weird and whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you're one place and you're another place and whatever, and it just stitches together and you seam it together. When you're in ketamine and you're awake, you stitch reality. At least I do. I stitch reality together the same way, just as easily. I understand how all the shit goes together. So when I go to sleep, it's just fucking black instead of being active, and so it's just like kind of like a more of a I'm not saying like when I'm on the ketamine when I close my eyes. Like when I was awake, I can just like I'm just journaling all this shit because I can see how I'll. Like I said, when I fucking went in there to do it, I sat in that chair, and as soon as I sat in the chair, I was like, this feels way too familiar. I had to sit up a bit, and then like I sat back, just sit back and relax, man, because I mean, you might have been here before, and I sat back and I'm like, yep, I know this place, and I look around and I start seeing, I'm like, I don't know why I know this place, but I know this fucking place. And then she took me to the back to show me like how to do the test injector, whatever that is, and we did that shit, and as I was putting my head back to do the test injector, I saw it. It didn't go dark like black, but I saw it being dark and popping in, and I saw like like that, like 3. And I'm like, fuck, this is way too familiar. What the fuck? I mean, it was fast. Like, what the fuck is this? And I did the other nose. I'm like, yeah, this is all way too fucking familiar, man. How the fuck do I know this shit? I don't know. But like about a week before and even now, I'm like having tons of fucking epiphanies about shit. Like I said, realizing why I do, not as many drugs as I do. I do drugs 'cause I want to get high. That's plain and simple. But like opiates and shit, I figured out why. But it's all good. Now I'll just do them when I want to, I don't need them. I just do them when I want to. I'm going to be tapering. I'm already tapering off tramadol. So, it just put things into a lot of perspective, like a much better perspective where I can understand it. I don't care if anybody else understands it. I understand it. It's like defragmenting my brain, where I can get to the information easier. And yeah. Like I said, my life's been a whole lot of like people not listening to me and also telling me what the hell. I mean? So it's been insane. I mean, I can't believe I've made it this far. I mean, I've already, like I said, I've attempted before, like at 18. So I was getting there again because it's just like at 48, there just didn't seem any real reason to keep going. But yeah, I see a reason to keep going. I definitely see a reason to keep going. I'm trying to think, like I said, what is that to say about it? Because I mean, I want to be responsible about what I say. When they say it's disassociating, understand that you are going to be. Your brain will function exactly the same way it does. The two halves are going to function independently. That's the disassociation. The two parts don't communicate the way that they normally do, if at all even. Because, like I said, it felt like I was kinked over. Like I was looking at the world like this. I could control the left foot with my right. And then I was like, it's like I could doing an X across myself. And this guy was driving, and I'm over here, watching, trying to give, trying to left. Other fucking left. Dude, we never have to communicate, you know what I mean? It's almost like this right here. That's how you have to talk to that guy, and that guy is not hearing it very well. Just like you're not hearing me he's not hearing shit. Other goddamn, there you go. That kind of shit. It's fucked up. I've been there before, with mushrooms and acid and stuff, so it took me a little bit of getting used to, where we were at, because it's easier than mushrooms and acid, but it's like being drunk. I think that led me to believe that intoxication is different. Disassociation, you're connecting things, reconnecting things in a different way, because your motor functions go. So you're disassociating your motor functions, and your talk starts to slur. But in your head, you think you sound like this. Outside, you like motherfucker, you just, you know what I mean? Like that. And you're sagging your arms and shit, but to you, you're inside, you're crispy. Fresh and clean, man. What are you talking about? I got my shit together. I got my shit together, man. What are you talking about? You're the one with the problem. But, yeah, there's a lot of really weird shit that, depending on how you go in it, some people will like it, some people don't. As I was telling Mike today, I love it personally because I never think more clearly than that hour or so, and it's just clear and smooth, and just processing, and then it's where my mind prefers to be, but my body I didn't have enough control motor functions like this. I have enough motor function to do stuff, and maybe with enough time, like, or a low enough dosage, I would be able to, like, do both. I don't know. That's 3 spritzes, 3 nasal sprays, maybe like 1 nasal spray, and then try to play guitar, just to see what fucking happens. But, yeah. Like I said, there's just definitely no judgment. Whatever you fucking do is just whatever you fucking do, you know? You're too disassociated to do anything horrible. And you don't have any, I don't have that in me at all anyway, so, I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you were to pee yourself, you'd be like, yeah, that's fine. You know what I mean? That's fine. Everybody does. I did when I was younger, and I'm going to do it when I'm older. Might as well do it now. I can't walk right. I didn't. I got up and walked, and she actually was like, you're walking fine. And I turned around to look to say, am I? And I'm like, uh-huh. You know what I mean? But I was walking fine. I actually made a joke today because I was talking about I lost one of the I found some glasses in the chair, and I took them to her. I was like, "Hey, you got the?" You know, I walked over there, and I was just talking to her pretty clearly, but I was definitely. I mean, I was fucking fucked up, and I was like, I had some tassels on my backpack. I lost one. It was in the couch, and she's like, "We can turn on the light." I'm like, "Oh no, that was like last week. I really doubt it's here anymore." Besides, I replaced one of them with a little keychain with the man bug. He's not a ladybug. And she starts laughing. She's like, that's funny. And I'm like, she was already walking away. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever, man. Yes, I got a little man bug on my fucking backpack. Found a keychain ring. I need a little thing to help close my back. So what I do is I put my goodies in that bag, and I know which bag it's in, I know which pocket it's in. My man bug's guarding it. Sexist. Why can't it be a man bug? Huh? That's what I thought. Yeah, man. It's really cool, you know? It's like I can function fine. So I was able to, like, look on the internet and shit. Like I said, I wrote to Mike a little bit. The first couple words, I was peaking hard, and so I had to auto. You know, I could make the words out that I wanted to say, but there was no typing it. I could see. I remember I said I would like to talk to you more about this, and then only thing I couldn't get was sober. And by that time I started thinking, I was like, okay, there's the S. Okay, so by the time I did this, like rebooting your brain, you know what I mean? Okay, they're sober. I'm typing, actually. I wish I could fucking actually just talk, because that'd be easier than typing this shit, because I'm keep fucking up shit, and yeah, well, why as fuck. It'd be cool to talk to him, you know, I'd be like, what is up, dude? Oh, I was like, it's fucking insane. My brain is fucking cooking. Throw me an idea of anything, I'll bet you I'll solve it. I bet you I'll solve it. How to build pyramids. Oh, I bet that is! Because you don't, you know what I mean? You just fucking, just go. Like your first instinct, you just kind of like for the thought, which is, mine are always pretty clean, you know? I got pretty clean intentions usually. So it's just I can just burn through a lot of shit, which is like it's really fucked up because, like I said, the society we're in, there's a lot of 1 + 1 equaling 3, like everywhere, from places where they're located to, and like, well, why? Well, I've been in the store since 1840. Well, who cares? We'll take a picture, and that's where you started, and then you move to a new place. We're gonna move you over to the bakery side of town, guy. You know what I mean? There's more foot traffic over there. Oh, we've got a balance, okay? Because we are a society. So we've got to strike a balance between private individuality and public space. We have to come up with a whole new agreement because we don't have a social contract right now that's worth anything. We have tribes, but we don't have fucking a social contract. We used to have a social contract, and it fell the fuck apart. It fell the fuck apart because Barack Hussein Obama dared to be black in office. Half. And half the country just couldn't fucking handle that. Then with the pandemic, the fucking QAnon rabbit holes you guys spiraled down, man. There was a guy damn near weeping. It's snowing on him, and they were saying that you couldn't go into like a Menards, like the big box stores. You could still go into the smaller ones, like the mom and pop ones, like near your house. It just couldn't be like the big ones. He's damn near crying about getting fertilizer and paint. And it's snowing on him. Do you really need some fertilizer and paint right now, guy? Or are you just mad they took your right to get it away right now for just a little while everyone's a little bit sick? Because that's not oppression, and it's not persecution. I know you're looking for it because that way, you know what I mean? You're the victim. And this whole thing is just happening to you. But you're still benefiting. If you think America is a good idea, you're still benefiting from the wickedness that it is Babylon. The mystery, the whore, the harlot. It's in Revelation. Hanging gardens of Babylon, tiered pyramids, tiered lattices, made it look like a mountain. It was a marvel, a wonder of the world, and it just disappeared? Or did they just label as Mayan and Incan? There's a lot of stuff you guys aren't looking at that kind of explains a lot of shit that you just have to pan out and go at a big enough look, and it becomes pretty obvious. But, I mean, especially when they're talking about like the subduction zones and the mountains pushing up, well, I mean, that has to happen. How? A body at rest tends to stay at rest, right? So why this body at rest go into motion? If you look at the map, it becomes pretty clear. People don't want to talk about it, but it's pretty obvious. Something happened, and then the Aztec have a calendar talking about these cycles. So it didn't say that the 2012 was the year that it ended. It was the final Baktun. It was the long count, I believe. And those are cycles. We wouldn't understand because look at the they're fuck. Their astrology was better than what we have now. Their ability to move stone, these primitives, people in this primitive time, had better technology to do that. You don't do a job like Chichen Itza, like Teotihuacan, like whatever. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. Machu Picchu. They say that Nebuchadnezzar lived in a castle that looked like they'd built a garden up to it, and it was called the Marvel of Mankind. Marvel of Mankind. Over time, getting translated from Machu Picchu. Marvel of Mankind. Machu Picchu. Even sound like Machu Picchu. Yeah, Machu Picchu. It's tearing the last. When it's active, there's people working, and you know what I mean. There's layers and shit, overlooking the rest of all the other shit that he runs. All those cities are similar. What happened? Did a super volcano go off in 1 hour? Oh, Babylon? Is the cycle happening again? An empire got too big. It was so large and so proud of itself, and was struck down. To the point you couldn't even find. Where is it? Where is it? It was buried in jungle. The gardens of Babylon? Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Nothing? Anything? Nothing? No? Step pyramids? Maybe she didn't long for the hills. Maybe his wife didn't, Amidus didn't long for the hills. She missed the pyramids of Egypt. My wife wants pyramids? You guys, you building all this stone and shit? Yeah. Build some fucking pyramids while you're doing that too. Yeah. Yeah, just for you. And make she likes to walk the stairs. Make sure they got stairs going all the way to the top and all the way down. On all of them. Can you make it work? Yeah, dude. So that the... So it has the... You know? The snakes that come down. Combine the two technologies. Egypt's technology of how they built that. Maybe Babylon got there and was like, I'm not conquering you, obviously. No. We'll go back over here, but she's damn hot. No war? No war. Yeah. I love it. It's all the gardens. I just miss the pyramids. You want is that all? You should wait. How long do you want? You just said something. My guys can put that together and I got explain to them what should look like. Oh yeah. We've already got the stone and stuff. We've been building stone for everything. Our stone cutters have already got it. How long? A year? 2 maybe? Get it done then. Gardens, they're fucking building more gardens means more food, means more, more surplus, more of everything. They're living with nature, not against it. I don't know how it went bad. I don't know what it did. I don't know if it was supposed to make, I don't know. I don't know if that's where they got the Mayan calendar, that they had the idea of the, whole civilization fall. I don't know. But if that's the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, then the end in Revelation where it says, "Oh, Babylon, the mystery, the whore," that'd make all those people that passed underneath Lady Liberty's skirt customers. Trying to buy into the American dream, right? I would just come over here. That's what's really fucked up. Because that's what America did. Is it made everybody believe that what it did was okay and was fine. So fine, you can come have some. It's like if someone were coming here, shoot me in the fucking head, take over the podcast and go, "Hey guys, I got a new house. There's fucking food and whatever. You guys want to come over and hang out?" There might be people still coming over later, but we're going to take care of that when they come. Like, I mean, around 5 o'clock is about when they probably come back, but, you know, I'll take care of that. So maybe if I come back about like 6 o'clock, yeah, definitely 7 o'clock, it'll be all clear. We're going to party tonight, dude. There's a stereo. Oh, my God, I got a brand new fucking... Oh, my God, dude, I got drum set. I got everything we need for a party. Come on over, man. It's fucking awesome. Awesome! Holy shit. There's microphones, guitars, whatever you want is here, man. Okay, no. Okay, close the front door. Okay. Oh, someone's gonna do to me what I did to him. Okay, I gotta get more guns. And I gotta close this bedroom door. I wish I could close the living room door, but there's no living room door. And close the oh, I got a bathroom back here, so just close that door. That microwave's up there. Shit. They're eating all my food! Fuck, they're eating all my food. I'm sitting on my fucking couch. That's a nice-ass couch. I haven't even had a chance to sit on that fucking couch yet. Ingrates! Fuck! All this hard work for nothing! Oh, you know what? I can start charging rent. There we go. We're all good. Hey, guys! No, don't come back in the master bedroom. I'm gonna need at least $5 from everybody here. You can do that? Okay, I'm gonna need at least 10. You can do that? I need at least 20. I need at least 15. You'll do that? Okay. We're good. I'm still the king of the castle, baby. This is mine. This is mine. I got all these guitars. I got all this stuff. Stop banging on the door. You cannot get in. There's no coming in this door. Representation. No. Fine. You do it out there. Do it out there. Do it out there. Where was I? I'm sorry. I was interrupted by those fucking savages. Jesus Christ. Trying to have a civilized life here. I'm providing freedom for all these people. It's like I'm just not appreciated. You know what I mean? That's the problem. I'm not appreciated. I should do something about that. Yeah, they're not being nice to me. You know what? None of you being nice to me. You've all got to go. Matter of fact, I'm going to go throw you into a dog pen. Because it's my house. I got it fair and square. Otherwise, there was cheating. Right? Otherwise, there's cheating, right? I'll cry. That usually works on them, right? I'm an old man. I can't remember anything. Bing bong bing. Who even talk like that? I'm clearly delusional. I said I'm a better dancer than fucking Muhammad Ali. He said, boy, I sure like those dance moves. And you guys go, that's normal for a president to do. Yay, we won. You mad? Ha ha. You. There's tariffs. Ha ha. COVID's coming back. Ha ha. We won. You right. I mean, we won. Roseanne Barr over here, because she knows what's up. She brought some Hitler cookies. I'm guessing she was on some other kind of medication this time. I'm just guessing. Probably one of those sleep ones. You know what I mean? The ones that make you like, did I do that? When did I do that? I had a rough childhood. You don't understand. My childhood was rough. Okay, but I've got so many people that I've got to take care of now. I mean, you got to think about that. You're not firing me. You're firing the makeup artist. You're firing the cameraman. You're firing my publicist. You're not just firing me anymore. Yeah, you got those are innocent people in this now. I'll just do something else. How about I just retire? That I can do that. I'll retire. And then you won't have a publicist and all that. How about I stay active, but I don't agree with you, but I don't not agree with you? Like I said, so much of pain in this world comes from, that's what I found in the ketamine, is that all the, your brain making believe that the 1 + 1 = 3, that everybody goes, that's just the way it is, and kind of, and make you go, oh yeah, okay, that's the way it is. Daily, like green light, go, green light, oh yeah. Red, stop. You know what I mean? All this very... So now what happens when you see a red? You see a green, oh, it must be this line right here, right? Kind of what you're looking for when you're making with your way through shit. You're looking for the red, greens, and yellows. Especially video games. Of a green or a red blinking light when you can't go through it. And a green, pretty much, when you can. It's a little indicator to your mind that you... So you can go check those doors and like, oh, locked, oh, open, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, it says exit. We'll close that door. We'll close that light. Bah. Yes, sheepy. I won't hurt you. I just want to love on you. Donald Trump. They believe God is with this 3-time adulterer, lying, hypocritical, loser. Oh, you can win a contest and still be a loser, can't you, Donnie? Because, I mean, he won all those golf tournaments at his own golf resort. And that takes an extra special loser. I think he is. I think he's shooting for. No one's ever been as big of a loser as him. I think that's what he's going for. Anyone remember when Dave Letterman humiliated him? Because he was talking about how the problem is all these jobs going to China, and so Dave brought out a pack of all of his fucking ties, and it's like, where are these made? And Donald Trump's like, oh, yeah, Indonesia, yeah. Yeah, so we're making lots of jobs over there. So we're big job producers over there, and we have not many luxury things like that. And so therefore, we have shirts, we have tie. Oh yeah, and they brings us some shirts. Where are these made? China. Go back and watch it. David Letterman, Donald Trump. That's what he's going to do when you find out, when everybody realizes you're lying. None of this has been real at all. The insurrection, all that shit, it was an insurrection. We attacked our own country. Yeah. All the lies that yeah. Hexath is a, yeah. It's all Fox has been a lie this entire time. Your anger towards Democrats has been a lie. Everything has been a lie. This entire time. Fabricated by yourself and played by yourself as you continue to reinforce it in your echo chamber, further isolating yourselves amongst yourselves and refusing to have any information, thus creating the grand delusion God spoke about as you merge church and state. Like those are anything that America ever wanted. Look at Washington, D.C. on an aerial map. It's in the center, it's at the very tip of the beard of a pentagram. Our main defense place is the Pentagon. It's just a fucking hornless pentagram. This is Babylon. I hope you're fucking ready, because he's moving troops on California. Okay? Did Joe Biden, the big traitor, the big criminal, move troops on Louisiana because they can't get their goddamn shit together, because they can't stop being such fucking sinners down in New Orleans, causing all those fucking hurricanes? Costing us so much money with all your sin. You dirty, nasty people. Fucking, why won't you at least move away from there, you dirty, nasty fucking mud dwellers? Your sin is causing all this terrible weather. That's what's causing the wildfires in California, right? All their sinful ways, right? It's not there's like a weather climate out that area for a dry climate or anything like that, and it's not supposed to have that many people because it's just not. Most of the people here don't have any purpose. Just being honest, man. None. None of value. Whatever you can do, God can do better. And without you. So what else do you have to offer to God? Think about that way. That's the universe. What do you have to offer to God? Anything? Or are you going to come with your hand out like everybody else? I'm going to have a couple jokes. I got a couple books written. I got a couple albums. I've got a song I've never released to anybody else. It's just for him. I got several novels I'd like to finish writing with him if he wouldn't mind helping me write them. Actually, maybe like grand scale them, like actual, like we're living now. That's what I'm thinking. Like beyond this place, like this place doesn't even fucking matter, because it doesn't, because Jesus stood back up. So all you people worried about fucking, I gotta get a gun and break my house. You don't believe in Jesus at all. Take that cross off. Take your what would Jesus do. And go fuck yourself, because you're a lying hypocrite. I judge you. Hypocrite. Liar. Damned. We don't need you. You're too stupid. We're not done. We're just fucking trimming the fucking fruit off the vine. There's much more to go. I don't know, man. don't know how they don't see it, how other people don't see it. I mean, are you just purposefully... You say to put stumbling blocks before their eyes. Yeah, that's right. Lest they see and with their eyes, hear with their ears, repent, and be converted. I've heard it so many times, but it's just so many are gone. So many. It's like the dream I had where there's my fucking bravado. Yeah, when I went to go do this, just like immediately, like it was clear, it was bright in there, but that's the same chair I've used every time. Oh, it just had the taste. Whoa, that's fucking weird. No, this doesn't have anything at all in it. This is just a sampler. Maybe I had some inside my nose that I didn't know and pushed up there. No, but if anything, like I said, I'll still be talking, if anything. I didn't even think about that. That might be why it keeps... Oh. Shit's stuck. It's like to be fucked up if that releases. Oh, God. What have I done? I always thought about that. What if, like, the mucus gets... if I have my nose is congested, it probably capture all that. A lot of it. Maybe release in the middle of the night while I'm asleep. You know how fucking sweet that would be? You know what kind of dreams I would have? Basically anesthetic type fucking wall. And like there's some mucus and like it hits like and opens up and like hits my nasal passages the right way. Fuck, dude. Like I said, there's a cubicle and she popped her head around the cubicle and this eye was it couldn't see her at all, and this eye saw her over in the corner. You know what I mean? It's like the eyes were seeing. It should have been stitched together this way, and they were this way. So that's what gave me the idea that the pineal gland it's a virtual eye. It processes the information that your eye sees. Your eyes are organs that send to the pineal gland to tell the brain what to fabricate. You're like a dream. We are literally dreaming like right now. But when you're awake, you can touch things and feel things. So when you go to sleep, it does a virtual version of this. Because you just have to be conscious enough to stay alive for your heart and lungs to keep breathing. So it seems to me. I mean, I haven't cut the body open. I haven't dug around inside the guts. I haven't pulled things out. Put my hands right in. You filthy animals! You know, it's the funny thing about science is they're like, no, 2 + 2 is 4. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Yes! And I'm like, what's 5 - 1? What's 3 + 1? What's 6 - 2? Oh, there's lots of ways, Roy! There's lots of ways to get fucking 4. You just found one of them. You can synthesize it. You can naturally do it. You can do it the way you're doing it. You could, put your finger in the butt plug of a cloud. You didn't know they had butt plugs, did you? Not in their butt. You want to put your finger in the butt plug of a cloud. That's how you get croissants. That's where they actually come from. Everything else is just bullshit ways. That's the real recipe. Everything else is bullshit. But then how come I get these croissants all the time, huh? Maybe I just like butt plugs. You don't know me. You don't judge. You don't know anything. Yeah, nobody does. It's all, and if they do, they're lying. I never said I know. I said I got the idea. Because so much shit was making sense. I mean, like I said, when you're there, it's like just so much shit makes sense that like I would go to intellectually, I would go toe to toe with somebody, and I guarantee you, in the debates I'll talk, not using books. Their books are based on all this data, right? I haven't seen that data, and most of those people haven't either. They've read books based on those people who have seen the data, and those people have seen some data, and those people have seen some data. And you take the book, it's a religion. Religion just means a belief system of how we got here. It really does. It doesn't mean like you believe in a deity or whatever. It just means a belief system of how things got here. That's it. It's a cult. And they have a science book and everything, and they know how things, that's the problem, they know how things go. Just like the church people. Isn't that funny? Both a bunch of fucking hypocrites. I don't know. I'm saying that this shit, the Bible, and the shit that's going on outside my window on the fucking news. Donald Trump is in the White House. He might be a fucking pedophile. He hung out with Jeffrey fucking Epstein. Even if you'd make an exception, because it seems like he placed an order, like I said, 15 contacts, not releasing the Epstein files. Wanting the people that wanted him arrested. Because if they get out, they know. They've been fucked up, they know. They've been fucked up, right? Oh, that's what's even more fucked up. All the people that they know someone who knows. And isn't saying anything. And or on the list. Both sides, Democrat and... It was a wrestling match until someone decided to make it real. It was a wrestling match for you guys to watch and go, oh man, if it weren't for those goddamn Republicans, fuck you, man. It's fucking the New York Jets, man. They should have had it, man. Oh, we'll get you next time, though. Yeah, that was a close call. I mean, it wasn't a landslide. It wasn't a landslide, nothing like that. So you feel like you had a part in that. Meanwhile, left or right, nothing you want gets done. Well, God damn it, now we gotta give all the power to one side. Which is what I was saying in the fucking 90s. Where there will be no checks and balances. I said, I called it in the 90s. There's check places, it's like there are no guardrails in place for that. If all three, even if there were guardrails in place, all three, you have all three, there's no disagreement unless there's some people that say, I refuse and I stand by the Constitution. They could change and ratify, and then the Supreme Court could say, no, that's constitutional. And what would we do? They have the military. God damn it, I've been saying this since the 90s. And everybody goes, oh, I didn't know you meant that. Fuck. That's why it's coming. That's why it's coming. Because you know I meant that. If you listen to me then, there are lots of ways. Lots and lots and lots of ways to avoid it. Even with Hillary Clinton, we would have crashed. But it's what kind of crash do you want? Now it's all set to go. It would have been much better for you guys and your psyche and how you process that Hillary would have won. Because you would have come around. The people that don't like it would have come around. Not to any of the gay shit or anything like that. But you would have come around like, you know, I'm still on gay shit, but healthcare, she did get the healthcare. Because she was working on that. Since the 90s she was working on that. Not a new thing, it's not a scam, it's not whatever. She's the first valedictorian of that school that she went, first female valedictorian of that school that she went to. Now, I don't know what Bill Clinton did, but he knew David Rockefeller. How does a kid in Arkansas know David Rockefeller? And David Rockefeller take him under his wing. Trafficked child. Becomes an adult who gets out. or taken care of by David Rockefeller. Is that so hard to believe? With Clinton rode on Epstein's fucking plane. I don't know how many times. I don't know how many times Trump rode, because he won't release the fucking shit. But I'm pretty sure he rode on it. Because there's all those pictures, and there's like one or two pictures with Bill Clinton. You know what I mean? Enough to incriminate him. Trump, oh God, dude. You think that comparatively? If you think fucking Bill Clinton was touching kids and fucking hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein because of that photo, you should think Donald Trump. Ugh, there's video where Epstein doesn't want to be fucking near him. Trump's whispering something in his ear. He bows down to the camera. He knows blackmail. He knows where the cameras are. He's like, and he just ducks all the way down. So the light, because they're looking right at him. Was Donald mad because Jeffrey got him? Go back and watch the footage. Jeffrey's like, when he walks in, there's cameras like, yeah, I got cameras too. And like, no, you don't control those Oh, you idiot. I own you even worse now. Everyone's seen that. You might as well put, here lies Donald and Jeffrey when he goes. I'm telling you, I bet you that one of these fucking super volcanoes is probably going to blow soon. One of the volcano off the coast of like California or Yellowstone or something. Something's going to fucking go off. I bet something's going to fucking go off. Don't know when, don't know. Between now and probably next April. That's all I can think of is now and next April. But I know Yeshua's return cannot happen until the man of sin be revealed. That's when God's gonna return. When the volcanoes and that shit and the end of this shit, that's then. That's by when Yeshua returns. I don't fucking know, because the man of sin must be revealed. That time cannot happen. No one can push that door open. No one can rush that time. No one. There's a seal there's a seal. That seal is time. I thought of that immediately. I was like, when it said there were 7 seals, like, well, one of them would be time. Because you couldn't do nothing about that. That would be a date you couldn't move. And I found later on, it's like, yeah, that's why. You couldn't move it. It's a seal. You're sealed. It's completely, there's nothing. Nothing you can do about it. It cannot be opened before this time. Like set in time somewhere, there's a time frame that it cannot open because it opens at this time. It's already been done, basically. It cannot happen. No matter how many times we go through this, no matter how many times we learned it, no matter how many times we whatever, it cannot happen. Until that, and then it can open anytime after that. Does that mean it's going to happen then? No. It means it can happen anytime. That time cannot happen until, and only God knows the day and the hour. And a bunch of you guys are about to celebrate Father's Day. Call no man on earth father. Oh, I know. I was guilty of it until I saw that in the book, too. I was like, oh, shit. Call no man master, for you have one master. That was rabbi. Rabbi means master. As soon as I got off the last one, I remembered. But that's what my ketamine has been doing, man. It's been clearing a lot of this shit out and making things a lot clearer. It's been bugging me because, like, it's been a lot of nuh-uh. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. And it's happening. I'm like, No, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Dude, there was a football game. God was totally in control of this one. Me and that guy, Gerald, had been doing, had been betting. And whoever he'd been betting on had been losing. So he's like, all right, you pick whoever. And I remember, I think it was like Packers versus Steelers. So I was like, I'll take the Steelers because I came here for the sinners. And it's like the whoever it was winning. And I'm laying on the couch, because I'm laying on the couch. He's had that couch. I'm laying on the couch. And I'm just sitting there chilling. And he is like all in my face. Every time they score a point, all in my face. I'm like, it ain't over. And he's just going like all the way to like halftime. I'm like, do you mind? You're like in my personal space, dude. Dude, it's halftime. Blah 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 blah. You guys, interception. And he was laying down about that, and I'm just like, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm sorry. I'm in your personal space. I went and sat back down. And then they came back and fucking whooped ass. And that motherfucker was out in the snow in his goddamn underwear and socks screaming the aliens are coming every time a car came. That was the bet, and he lost. Motherfucker tried to get his girlfriend to bring a fucking blanket out to him. No! Not all that shit, no. It was nighttime, there were cars coming. Big boat up black dude. The aliens are coming in the snow. I'm just laughing my ass off. Laughing. You already had to do like 1,000 push-ups. Because this motherfucker lost the first bet for like 200 to something else. This one for something else. And this one, they let me pick the person. And I just happened to, I could take the Steelers because I came for the sinners. Making a joke. Yeah. Anyways. But the whole man, dude, just barking right here. Just. What about that? They're in the fucking blah, 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 blah. You ain't gonna win. It's halftime. Blah, 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 blah. Interception. I flew. I mean, I don't even think I had a spine. And, just onto my feet and just. Ah! What is that? What was that? Oh, sorry, man. I'm in your fucking space. I'm sorry. And he's like, all right, that's one. Touchdown. That's two. Touchdown. That's three. How many have you made in the last? Remember, you're playing. How many have you made in this last? Half? None? How about your team? None? My team's up? How the fuck did that happen, Gerald? Strip, bitch! The aliens are fucking coming! You thought you was gonna get me with that shit? No. We ain't going out like that. Roy, this guy wants me to go out in my underwear. Not that I won't do it. You just gotta dare me. You don't bet me, guy. You say, I bet you won't. You can say that. I bet you $20. No. I bet you this football game. No, you're going about this all wrong. If you want to see my underwear, you just say the word. That ain't the word. You gotta say the right word. I didn't say just say any word. I said you gotta say the word. It's like a magic word or something. Can't open up the drawer without that magic word. What is that word? I can't remember that word. It ain't please, it ain't thank you. Mama, can I spank you? Oh yeah, girl. Oh no. Why do we call stuff people like a jive turkey? I don't know. You know what I mean? We gotta bring back some of that fucking lingo, dude. I miss calling people fucking turkey. You fucking turkey. What the fuck are you doing, man? The thing is, people play shit to death. You know what I mean? And so they drop all this shit. And I come along and I scoop it all up. Haven't heard that in a while. No, you haven't, have you? Nope. But yeah, I mean, just being able to guilt-free process it, I can't really explain how liberating that is for me because, like I was telling my mom, since I was a kid, I've always thought real fast and talked real fast. And my dad would always, tell me to enunciate. Enunciate. I'm like, fuck, you guys just don't fucking. What, you're not processing this? Shit. Fuck. That's what I feel like. There are outside a couple people. I mean, that's what it feels like. And the only way I could do that and stay at that speed was to basically write what I was going to say, read it, and proofread it as I'm going, as it's going live, basically. So often I say, like I said. I'll say that, like I said, because I've already thought it one time and then processed it, and I've already tweaked it, whatever. Today I was at my mom's house after the ketamine, and I saw something and I just responded basically without the script. I'm like, whoa. She's like, what? I'm like, I didn't read that. I just like, fuck, I didn't like prepare that. That was crazy. It's like good. I'm like, very good. I mean, it's weird. I had to downshift my speed of my thought. It's not, I mean, with the anesthesia, I can do it. But I told her, it's probably going to come back because it's just such habit. Otherwise, I'd be talking like way too fast. I still talk fast now. Because I'm like, not right now, the second. When I get stoned, I tend to talk nice and slowly, but I guess fast for a stoner. I don't know. I was asking her how I handle and she said that some people don't even feel it at all. I was like, really? And it's like, yeah, I mean, because it's strong. Even more insane, like, you're in the placebo trial. That's just saline gel that goes up your nose. And what the fuck is all this that I wrote? Strangely, it makes, I don't know. Placebo, it works the same, I guess. I don't know. No, it's a totally fucking. It's where, like I said, it's where I prefer my mind to be, but I just wish I had more coordination in my body. My voice, like that, my face would be all hard. I'm gonna try to talk. You're trying to get the. Come on, lip, do it. That, remember how we did? Yeah. No. Just go sit down. But I can think so clear, I just can't get it here. No. It's like anyone trip acid. It's like, and then you go and it's just like way too, but you try to and you can't do it, but it's just, I don't know, you try, but you won't. You know what I mean? What's even better is like Tyson and me would talk like that the whole time. I mean, when we were tripping, we would like, the whole package of everything what each other were saying. That's like when we were playing drums and shit. We were pretty synced up too. That shit was fucking dope. If I wrote something, he just fucking. I don't know if I wrote it, we wrote it, whatever it was. There was a vibe, and we were stoned as fuck, and we were just improvising. We'd write a song, and we just remember it, and play it again. We got done. We're like, that was good. I mean, changes and everything, like mumbled words, just kind of a frame of melodies. And then I come back around and I can catch the words, and we keep coming back through it until it was a full song and shit. It was like 4 or 5 of them. Enough that we went out to perform. We opened up for another band. We had 4 songs of just me on guitar and singing and him on drums. Nothing new under the sun. Oh man, I had a lot of fucking epiphanies. I think if you're an intellectual type person, if you're trying to find things like that, you'll get something out of it. If you're not, I think you will too, but I don't know what. I think you have to be going in kind of like I said, I think people that have gone crazy is probably because all the I can hear the fucked upness, the craziness of it, and like that makes a lot of sense. They're right. All the stuff that doesn't add up, that bugs the shit out of me, broke them. Does that make sense? And then all pain that we experience in life is the 1 + 1 is equaling 3. Your spouse saying they're going to be somewhere that they're not, but you're trying to buy their shit, you know what I mean? Or whatever it is, whether it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, fucking spouse, what. If you ever get cheated on, how much time you lost there, how much, all this doesn't, you got robbed, and like there's nothing to make it, that person's off doing that to someone else now, and you can't warn them. You try to tell them, and they're like, they said you to them, you're just the type of person that would do this, wouldn't you? Like, all right, man. No, that's the last you'll hear from me. I will, whatever. I just don't want you over there going the same way I'm going. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And maybe that person is right for that person, but I mean, in that case, there's other ways to fucking. Okay, anyways. I told anyone I would date is like, if you want to fucking break up with me, just do that. Don't cheat on me. You can break up with whatever. Just don't fucking don't cheat. You can call me up and they're like, hey, it's over. Okay, cool. When you gonna come by and get your shit? I mean, I'm seriously that cool. But I think I can put 2 and 2 together. You know what I mean? At least you're not cheating. You're all free doing whatever you want to do. Cool. Come by and get your shit. That's cool. It's cool. I'm not, but now I'm. There are people that have been, it's okay. Oh, you're the only one that's been unhappy in this relationship, huh? Poor you. I've been just having a dandy old ball, right? You haven't been making both of us miserable. Then blaming me so you can go scot-free because your DM is bursting full of cock. Every woman's, you know what I mean? That's an option for women. That's not an option for like every dude. That's an option for every woman. Oh, yes, it is. You may not like it. It's just like, women, there's a guy out there perfect for what you want. You may not like who he is. Oh, yes, there is. He's a perfect person, but you may not like him. Do you ever think about that? He may not like you. No one ever thinks about that. What about an equal and opposite? There is a perfect person out there, and you're just not their type. You found their equal and opposite of what you're looking for. If you met the mirror image of that guy, it says in the Bible, everyone has their twin. There's a dude in China that looks like fucking me. It's fucking crazy, man. Well, he went to China. I don't know where he's located at. But my brother went to China to do this kung fu thing. And there was a guy there. Look, like if I were to let my hair grow long and just like all this completely grow, that's just what I look like. It's like the picture. See if I can find it. Hang on. Image. It's called Kung Fu Me, I think. Okay. And browse. Is it just donuts? What you doing? Here we go. Donuts. No. Oh, I bet you it's on the desktop, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you are. There we are. Me Foo. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Pretty fucked up, right? Not exact, but I mean, if I were to grow this in, and turn this in. Are we multiplying? Because that's the same thing I thought. Are we multiplying? He's looking. Yeah, actually, no. Oh, fuck. Wow. That is my fucking. That's the mirror image of me. I'm just. I can see the eyes. I can tell by the eyes. I know exactly what that fucking is. Fuck, because I've had dreams that I was doing kung fu out in the sand. I would like to talk to him and ask him if he's ever had dreams of fucking playing music. That's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, no, there's a lot. I can read people. I never really looked that close because I didn't think it was that similar. Because our noses are different. They are, you know what I mean? And there are differences. But that look right there is just kind of, I just now realize what the fucking heck, I know what I would do. You know what I mean? If I saw someone look at me like, there's two of us. Is there a third? The same age. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this guy. Is that that same guy? You think he stole my face? Roy, did you repossess my face, you motherfucker? You said it was a one of a kind. If I find you mass-producing my face, you motherfucker, you gave me the trademark on that fucking heinous look. I'd say give me the slopey eye. You can't be giving that to everybody, guy. That ain't right. I asked for that special. Yeah, he changed the nose. That ain't right, guy. That ain't right. Oh, am I being monitored? Yeah. Okay. What the fuck's that about? Why are you guys monitoring me now? Shit. It always happens when they monitor. They don't ever know what they don't know what they're doing. Hello, monitor. Only going to fuzz is here. Shit. But yeah, I've been doing my ketamine therapy. I got 2 more times next week, 2 more times the week after that, and then I have one a week for the following month. The fucking monitor on my side shifts. It always does when yeah. It goes and shrinks over there. It only does it when they tune in. They probably don't know because they don't know what my side looks like. They didn't think about that. Like I said, I used to work in DSL. There's always like a little, when they start monitoring, an echo. So you know to be on your P's and Q's. But I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I said it's not for children. It's about my ketamine journey through this clinically administered journey. As I said before, I can't say that I recommend it for anybody at all. It's a choice you'd have to make yourself. It's interesting. It's weird. I say it could be disturbing, very, very disturbing. Like I said, because of who I am, I was able to like kind of like more step outside and kind of defrag my hard drive a bit, you know, and also just like process like without, like I said, without any judgment or guilt or like, you know, the well science set, yeah, any of that shit. I could process my own fucking shit right through there, and it was fast. It went so fast. Each time I'm in there, it just goes through. And as a matter of fact, I really think by the third one I was done with everything I have to do. I think these last ones are just chilling. I feel a lot better, a lot better. Yeah, it's to the point I didn't want to reach out to my brother, but I think he's having problems, and so I reached out to him, and I rather than like tell him he needs to try it, I just basically went through what I was going through. You know, I told him what I was doing, and you know, kind of try to plant the seed that he should, you know, it might be what it might be. I was like, just like 45 minutes, just like guilt-free processing, dude. It's like fucking, it's a vacation, man. There it is. There it is. It's very faint, but it's there. You gotta have good hearing. So, anyways, trust me, I've had my hearing checked. I do mixing and mastering. I know it probably doesn't come across very well. I really want to get like a mastering room. You know, the best I can do is like listen with these art things, record as best I can. I think I'm getting decent recordings. I don't think they're that bad. There's some definite things I want to change. There's one I want to work on. I was listening to it today. It's got hot rods. I want to change the kit to brushes. I want to make it more. I want to have it was more of a Lanigan-esque. Oh, was it the Suffering? No. It wasn't the Suffering. What was it? It was something. I'll find it. But it's got like a brush kit. It's got a hot rod on the kit. And that's a little bit too harsh. It needs to be softer. And like I remember wanting to go for a Lanigan style sound, and so I'll at least change. I know more about how that sound that I was thinking of. I know how it works. I don't want to get that exact sound, but I will get that. I want to have that kind of dreamy. That's what he's doing. It's kind of dreamy, but it's a little bit. For me, it's a little too fast. I'm guessing because like most people that do heroin have that like I don't know if you've like Velvet Underground. I know and so they've got that kind of feel, and there's very sluggish, kind of weird, almost like I can duplicate, like almost like you're a second. You know what I mean? That kind of. It's almost like this. So the room is so big that it's echoing, and you can hear the reflection. At least for the drums, and you know what? Listen to some Lanigan. Sounds pretty good. That's how you remember him. You listen to him and go, "Fuck, that dude is just that voice, man. It's an incredible voice." And what's really great is there's not a whole lot of people doing that. See, there it goes. Someone said something. Yeah, I heard that too. Anyways, I think I'm gonna head out because hour and 24 minutes. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know how many more I'm gonna be doing. I mean, I'm gonna be doing my ketamine journal, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it live very often. I don't know. I just play things by ear. I just do how I want to, and I think I've got hours and hours and hours to go back and again see how I feel like in if the world keeps spinning. See how I feel, and 4 years. Well, I was stupid. That was dumb as hell. I mean, I was right, but boy, did I get that wrong. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be interesting? I don't know. We'll see.